hasn't fluttered or moved. It's been perfect since they dropped the green flag.
I'm going to tell you what, I was there in '79 when his dad won that race at Daytona, and that car at Daytona looked an awful lot like this car today.
Adam Petty with 5 laps to go, trying to score the win in the EasyCare 100 at Charlotte. Mike Wallace has been stalking him now since the two of them moved into the top 2 spots, but has not been able to get any closer than that interval you see right there.
Coming off of fours where Adam's been able to get his biggest advantage off from Mike. As they come off the corner, the car just kind of pulls 1 or 2 car lengths on Wallace.
Looking back now from the leader to the race for 4th position. That is Mark Gibson and Gus Wasson racing 4th and 5th right now. 4 laps to go in the race. Great job tonight for Wasson, too. Let's give him some credit.
Yeah. He ran his first Super Speedway race a couple weeks ago at Texas and did an excellent job.
An open-wheel sprint car driver on the high banks of Charlotte at some 180 miles an hour, doing a fine job tonight. Right now trying to make the move on Gibson for 4th position.
Some of you people up in the Wisconsin area may know his crew chief, Terry Allen. He's been around a long time.
Those 2 drivers working lap traffic, exiting turn 2.
It's incredible. Gus Wasson tonight is making his 4th ever start in a full-body stock car. And look at him run.
Wow. Back up front, Mike Wallace has closed. Yeah, Adam Petty kind of hanging on to that car length advantage. More lap traffic. As the leaders work into the final 2 laps of the race.
Adam Petty keeping that car down on the white line. He just better make sure he doesn't bring it down too far under that white line.
Around the Andy Belmont machine now as they come to the final lap. Off turn 4. 1 lap to victory for Adam Petty. Traffic ahead. Mike Wallace behind. White flag in the air. Gives way. Glenn Morgan now, the inside of the leaders.
I think he's going to win this thing.
Final corner. Here he comes. Wallace with a last turn charge up to the outside. Final turn to the stripe. He'll not do it. Adam Petty will win the EasyCare 100 at Charlotte. Tremendous victory for the 18-year-old youngster. His first Super Speedway start in the ARCA Series. He will score the victory. Hand out the window, pumping his fist. The crowd on their feet, cheering him on. Adam Petty, the winner tonight. A spectacular story here at Charlotte. Great race. We'll go to Victory Lane and hear from what no doubt will be a very excited 4th generation Petty, who's now a winner on one of America's big stock car racing tracks. Petty holds off a last corner charge by Mike Wallace to win the EasyCare 100. The 18-year-old scoring his first ARCA win in his first Super Speedway start. I'm sure it'll be a very emotional Victory Lane. Let's go there now with Randy Pemberton.
Well, he obviously has the Petty smile going right now, sitting inside this car. His first win, his first start in ARCA competition. Wiping off his face, getting ready to come out of there. Putting on a Hoosier tire band around his neck, of course. The Hoosier tires for the ARCA Series did a great job here tonight. Adam Petty, come on out of there. Come on, guys. Take it. 18 years old. Wow, and we got a Coca-Cola bath down here in a big way. Adam, there's his dad jumping in, Kyle. Proud father. Adam Petty, grandfather, great-grandfather, father, now you. Can you describe this moment?
I'll tell you what, this means more to me than anything. You know, I lost my crew chief a couple weeks ago.
Buddy, I'm so
Patty Petty coming in.
I lost my crew chief a couple weeks ago, and it's been a rough couple weeks, but I'll tell you what, the good Lord's been with me. This is awesome. This is my dream. It's been my dream since a little kid to come here and race. Come to anywhere and race where my dad's raced before and prove himself. I'll tell you what, I feel like crying. This is awesome.
Talk about that race car tonight. That was an excellent race car. You did a great job.
Yeah, it was with me all night. It just got a little tight when people would get around me. Mike Wallace he run good. He gave me a heck of a run, and I'll tell you what, when he get behind me, it would worry me because my car would get tight down 3 and 4. I could beat him down there, but down at 3 and 4, he would beat me. But thanks for racing me clean, and I'll tell you what, this is...
Were you nervous when he was behind?
I got a little nervous. He's been here a while. He's a Wallace, isn't he? Your brother works for one. But I'll tell you, it's been an unreal deal. And I'll tell you what, we had a little problem in practice. Backed in the wall a little bit, but...
Okay, Patty, step in here, Mom. What do you think about that, huh? Is that the first one you were able to see him win?
No, you're right. I didn't get to see him win when he was at I-70, and I'm just really proud of him, and the Lord's really blessed us with a good son. And you know, it's been a hard 2 weeks on him losing Chris, and Chris has really influenced him and the guys that were here tonight, and they've really helped him to victory.
Congratulations to you, Adam, your entire family.
We couldn't be more happy. Thank you. Praise the Lord.
Great scene in Victory Lane tonight. Adam Petty wins here at Charlotte. 4th generation driver. There you see Dad Kyle in Victory Lane, very proud as well. And Adam Petty has taken the EasyCare 100 tonight. More post-race coverage, including a word from Mike Wallace when we come back. Stay with us. Petty, Wallace, Hamilton, Gibson, and Wasson, the top 5. Charlotte, Adam Petty, the winner. He had to hold off a strong last corner charge from Mike Wallace to get to the finish line first. See the rest of the top 5 there. Hamilton Jr., not bad for his Charlotte debut. Frank Kimmel, the point leader coming in, did a good job trying to lock up his championship. We'll talk more about that in a couple of minutes. Andy Hillenberg rounded out the top 10. Let's go now to Steve Burns.
And we are with Mike Wallace, Allen. Now, Mike, in Victory Lane, they asked Adam Petty if he was nervous, and he goes, hey, that was a Wallace behind me, wasn't it? Of course I was.
Well, you know, I think I respected Adam pretty well. He did a great job. I'd like to take my hat off to him and Kyle. And they backed that thing in the fence the other day, and Kyle was working hard on it, but he run a great race, and we just finished second today. You know, he deserved to win. I would have liked to have 3 or 4 more laps because we finally figured out where he was weak and we were better. And but I'd like to thank Ed Renzi, who owns this car, and Jeff Finley, who unfortunately got hurt at Winchester last week, and I'm just filling in for him. And their new sponsor, Exxon Superflow, or SureFlow. But it was a great run for the group. Didn't tear the car up. Adam won. That was a crowd favorite, so I'm happy to see that for him. And I think Kyle won his first ARCA race, if I remember right, he ever runs. So old family tradition there.
Okay, great run, Mike.
Okay, thank you.
Mike Wallace with a runner-up finish tonight here at Charlotte in a substitutes role. Adam Petty gets the winner's trophy in Victory Lane. More post-race coverage in just a minute.
Hey, enjoying Victory Lane with the Pettys. What about it, Dad?
I tell you what, this is incredible. I went to Daytona 20 years ago, I think, and won my first ARCA race the same kind of way, but nothing like this. He drove the wheels off that thing tonight, and he didn't just win the race. He drove and won the race. He did it driving. He didn't just outrun him, and it's easier to outrun him at Daytona than it is at Charlotte, so this is pretty incredible. I don't think I've ever been prouder of anything or in my whole life. The races I've won, the races my father's won, this tops anything I've ever seen.
What is it that's so special, you figure?
I don't have a clue. I think the gene skipped a generation. It went from Richard to Adam, to tell you the truth, the way my career's gone. But, you know, I don't care if I never win another race. To be here tonight and be a part of this is phenomenal.
Congratulations.
There's the King with his grandson, Adam, in Victory Lane at Charlotte tonight. What a great shot. Richard and Adam and Kyle, congratulations to all of them. Back with a full field finishing order in just a minute. Care 100, you look at the top 5. Mark Gibson, second in points coming into the race, and even 500 behind Frank Kimmel now with 2 races to go. Talladega next weekend and Atlanta in early November. Back to wrap it up next. Great evening of racing tonight in Charlotte. Adam Petty has come out on top of the EasyCare 100. Let's take a look at the full finishing order.
Now, they're going to talk about this one for years and years to come.
Frank Kimmel, the point leader, 6th place finish tonight. Saw Carl Long go 3 wide at one point in the final laps of the race to get 14th position. Good effort for him.
Well, Kurt Shelmerdine really never did get that car sorted out.
Andy Belmont finished in 16th in the AOL Ford.
Glenn Morgan nicked up in the early laps and still managed to finish the race. Many of these cars that we'll get to down to the bottom of the order banged up in a big multi-car crash back at lap number 8 that resulted in a 13-minute red flag. All the drivers okay, but all of those drivers at the bottom of the finishing order swept out in one fell swoop. Well, that's it for tonight from Charlotte. Adam Petty has scored his first Super Speedway win like his dad did 20 years ago at Daytona at 18 years of age. That's all from Charlotte. We'll see you next time.